Hello YouTube. Today I am going to be covering two things. And first, before I cover these things, which it will show in the title, I'll just first basically show you guys this thing here in front of you. It is an essential oil diffuser, and I'm going to run it for like a minute or so. And then after that, I am going to show you guys progress in my projects. So where I am now, and continuously I will show you guys more as I complete them. And in future videos you guys will get to see more of my progress. And then the last thing I'm going to show you guys today or talk about is, my future plans and possibilities. So my intuitive outlook from here. And it's pretty bright outlook, so I'm excited to share that and kind of won't stress so much the past, but more into the future of my life, because that's more interesting to me now, because that's what matters and what counts to me now. The stresses I dealt with in the past, I have grounding now to make better decisions, because yes, part was on me. I didn't have my life together and organized, and there was just different things, some of my struggles, I guess, but everything's fine now, so I'm going to start this. If I turn the lights on, I might be able to see this better. I don't know how interesting this is going to be. Can't really see the jets coming from the top of it. You get the point. I don't know how I could display anything more interesting. This would have to be go in some kind of other video. If I were to do something that was more of a chill video, all my, anything can be jumbled into a video. I do that a lot, and you guys notice how I do that. Wait, let me pause this real quick. So, if you were wondering who made these cats, I did not make that. That would be, I'm not going to say that that'd be weird if I made something like that at all. I would definitely not say that, but at the same time, you might be wondering if I'm like really that artistic, or like I like to paint. I would like to get into painting, but first let me just share that my friend made this. So my friend made this as well as this nice portrait, and I've had this up for 3 months. It's nice, right? So then this right here, my friend made. And this is me jumping off track of what I wanted to cover in the video, but this is just simply interesting. This is my my friend, also another friend. It says, if you can't read it, it says, "Good coffee is pleasure. Good friends are a treasure." It's awesome. And then that right there, that I made during like the end of 2019, because it's Christmas themed. Might get another corkboard, this entire thing, put them on these other two walls, but we are going to get into painting at some given point where I'll clean my room. I'll have my room cleaned in the future. This could be 6 months, but we're really not entirely sure. But anyways, my room will be cleaned and it'll be ready for the painting. We might do the painting ourselves, and then I would take everything back in and I would rearrange my room a little bit. But yeah, on to the next thing. I was just going to say, well, if you were wondering what I put in the essential oil diffuser, it was lavender essential oil. Also, I was going to touch on something. I'm going to have to pause this again, you guys. Alright, so I have sometimes jumbled different topics into one entire video. Like in some titles, you'll see 3 different topics that, and honestly, wait, I have to swipe something on the phone real quick. It wouldn't record it, but I was just going to go on and say I would do many videos in the future that are just single topic, but sometimes I feel like there's more I need to cover, so I just cram it. Not that that's bad, but some of the things don't necessarily mix in the video, but will be entirely random, which is probably a good style. And one other thing before I move into the next of these for the video is, I need to pause this. Okay. So I was just gonna say that. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. So in the future, I am going to make. I'm going to have different strategies that won't line up to the past of how I made videos. Like I had a routine of Monday was movement Monday. That Tuesday talk, Wednesday watch me game, Thursday tranquil Thursday, food Friday, Saturday surprise me Saturday, Sunday was just spiritual Sunday. So I don't know. I might seem a little bit tired today and not energetic. I mean, I don't know. It's at least I'm showing some of my other sides. Like this is me wanting to make YouTube videos, but not having like a ton of energy for some reason. I usually always have a lot of energy, but anyways, I will first say that I've still been drained. I still have this lag from my semester that has carried on like 10 days now. But not just that, but combination of things I needed to do right after the semester that I've been still doing, so I still have that lag. And trying to detach myself from that so I have the new relaxed mood before I get into the next semester. That's what summer break is for. It helps you to transition through a nice break where you feel like I felt in the summer times. I felt more at peace because I'm not being feel like I'm being mentally spammed with a bunch of to-dos and not being on overload. So that's a benefit during the summertime, like if you don't have to work during the summer, which in my past summers I haven't worked because I haven't worked yet. And I tried to get a job at Kentucky Kingdom, but they didn't take me. So I would have worked there, but they did not take me. I was not fit. I was not fit to be a ride operator because I was too anxious. I passed the test, and then I had to display the scenarios. They had the scenario set up, and I had to act it out. So I was calling the emergency dials, and I was like, can you help this person? They have a bloody nose. I mean, obviously somebody punched somebody, or no, somebody on the ride. I was going to be a ride operator. Somebody had a bloody nose. Not really, but you get the point. So I was starting to get a little anxious, and then somebody was recording that person, and you're not supposed to record at Kentucky Kingdom. I wasn't calm at all. I was just like, what do? I don't know what they want me. I failed, right? So, didn't get the job, and I'm okay with that. It was probably better that way. So, and also, I am still working on driving. I'm not dependent. My goal is to be independent sometime near the end of 2020. 19 isn't a bad age. Some people probably don't until their 20s. I mean, when I get a car, that's going to mean I'm going to need to work. So when I get my car, I'm going to, go into a part-time job somewhere, an entry-level job. So that's why I've been able to postpone car because it wasn't of essential value to me. It wasn't up here. Me driving was more in the middle, or no, very low, and now I'm pushing it up because I am ready for that independence. I'm an independent person by nature, and I'm ready to have more independence in some ways. And the other thing, I'm trying to think if there was really anything else, and then I can just move on into the other topics. I think this video won't be, hopefully 15 minutes isn't considerably long, but it's much better than 25 minutes. And I don't want to make many videos that span too long. So, I might have to pause this again, I'm not really sure. I didn't really think this out. I kind of just dived into the video, because I'm usually good at recalling from my short-term memory, like what I was going to say, or recalling what I was going to say. I'm going to pause this. So right now, it looks like I failed, right? Compared to what you've seen in the past, does this look any better? Absolutely not. But, fortunately, the good news is, I have worked very hard on a project right over at the very end that involved about 1,000 papers, I want to say. I'm very tempted to say 1,000 plus papers at that, because it's had the span of all my school years worth of papers, and I collected everything, and we stashed it. Then there are some other boxes. One has books in it. I haven't read books in a long time, and I want to consistently read them all, because these are books I kept out of about 100 plus other books, and I'm not even joking here, that I already went through last summer before my freshman year and got rid of. So I've been making continuous process, and so anything from the basement is now in my room. And this is what I want to call the finale. Like, after this, I can say my life will be organized, and I can say that confidently with all my stuff and all my belongings. OCD person's nightmare, my nightmare, but it's fine. I'm about to dive right in. Oh, cards, right? Bunch of stuff. You can see a bunch of random stuff like cards, right? You can see things from the basement, like for video games, such as you can see like that Mario right there. Just anything that I wanted to look through before discarding. So a lot of these cards will probably be discarded in the end. I had something else here, folders. And let me see if there's anything else I can touch on before I move on to the next topic and the final topic for this video. I really hope that people will want to view this because I put my effort into it. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think. Yeah, a bunch of notes. As you can tell, you see all of these written sticky notes down here. I write a lot of those. Like, there were many in my room, and I had to put them into a bag over there, into 3 distinct bags, because I had to write down, like, what my thoughts are. It's like I'm, trying to get things accomplished, need to write it down because there's a lot in my mind. My mental activity is very high, and also I want to get my goals accomplished, and I'm very ambitious to get them done. So that's everything about my progress right now. I mean, there's more I could share about this in the future, and maybe I could go about this in a better way to where my camera doesn't get so shaky, or at least maybe I could keep it in place. I don't know, but let me see here. The last topic for this video, I'm probably going to make another one and just flip the camera. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. So, for the final part of this video, I'm going to talk about a little bit about my future. So, I am a future thinker. Very naturally, I am very, not too far. I don't actually think 10 years in the future. Like, a lot of people, going into, my last video, I touched on my personality type. And people with this personality type typically look further into the future than I actually do, but I'm still pretty futuristic in my thinking. I just am at an age where I'm still developing and finding things out. I'm 19. My birthday was March 26th. So honestly, this is as far as I've gotten. I am going to go to, after my sophomore year, which I'm still a freshman. After this summer, fall, I'm a sophomore. I have 30 credits. And to get my associate's degree, I need to have a total of 60 credit hours. So I'm about halfway there. Then I probably won't actually go to a 4-year institution. I'll probably just do online the rest of my college career because at this point, and I'm predicting that after my sophomore year, I had to go in and delete some videos from my phone before I could record the rest of this, but to finalize all of this, so my sophomore year, I'm going to finish at the place I am now, which is JCTC. Then I'll do probably will do online for the rest of my college education, and I'm definitely probably gonna end up getting up to a master's, especially if I'm going to go pursue something in psychology. But I probably am not going to be at a doctorate level. I'm probably not going to be a psychologist or a physician I'm interested in naturopathic medicine and all of that. But the debt, the everything. Imagine the stress I experienced now in these last few years and the amount of stress I would have to experience then. I'm going to do everything in my power to create as much harmony in these next years as possible if I want to have any meaning in my life and do anything. So I've had my time, I've learned my lessons. I know there will be future struggles. I completely accept that. I'm going to have future failures. I don't want to say I'm going to suffer in the future, but we never really know, and I want to be optimistic. So even if I do, I place my, whatever I have learned and whatever I know, and religiously, that passion will actually guide me in the way I need it to, because I've mentioned that I am religious as well. So I am definitely looking forward to the positive over the negative, and that's all I can do. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna finalize this with my future. I look forward to having more organization in my life and more focus and more time management skills. A lot more time management. So I look forward to basically having my stuff organized first. That's my goal right now. Then, after that, I plan to always keep my focus and my highest priority on school so I don't get behind ever. Basically, or, rarely. Basically, go at that A student level. Like where I can get really, I could get A's all if I really focus like that. Like I have that potential. I could really be an A student. But right now, I only have a C in one class. I have a B in the others. So there's something on my phone, but I'm not going to swipe it up. So to look at my future like that is good enough for me. And maybe I'll touch more on that in the future. I can touch more on personality types and just all the there's so much I could touch on. It's endless possibilities. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day.